Hello YouTube, my name is Jim, and this is my first video, so please be nice on the comments. It really wasn't planned, but I need your help. In fact, I need a lot of help, and my entire family would agree, but that's another story. So here's this story. On April 5th, I got a job offer from a big box store, contingent of a background check and a drug screen. So I've passed both of those on more than one occasion, and I thought I'd be to work within a week, maybe less. So a few days go by and I haven't heard anything. Contact the guy that offered me the job. He tells me it could be up to 10 days. So after the 10 days, I again contact the company doing the checks, and they told me the courts are closed. Now, considering the current situation we're in, I wasn't really surprised the courts were closed. I was surprised they couldn't do it online. So I asked a few more questions, and I learned that they check the county that you live in. And I've been in the same county for a while, so I figured it was just the one. And I asked them how many courts they needed to check. And they said 8. 7 were done, but the 8th court was closed and they couldn't finish. I asked them if there's an ETA. They said they had no idea. I asked them what court, and they could not or would not tell me. So I contacted the person who offered me the job, and he said, you and 15 others that I have hired are all in the same boat. So I asked him, considering the situation, is 7/8 background check good enough? And he said, unfortunately not. Now, you can't blame the court because they closed to protect themselves. They're afraid of the virus. And you can't blame the company because they have to protect themselves and the general public. So there's really no one to blame here. No one. It's just what they call unintended consequences. Somebody didn't foresee that this could happen. Or actually, to be more fair, probably no one foresaw that this could happen. So I used the Duck search engine to find the courts in my county. And I found out that there are 5 city courts, a county court with 2 divisions, and 1 federal court that all seemed relevant. So I made some phone calls. The first city court I contacted said that everything can be done online. There's nothing from preventing that. And if they needed further help, they could contact the court via email, and more information or assistance could be offered. There's nothing holding them up from doing a background check with that court. But when I contacted the federal court, they said, we're closed to the general public until June 1st, and there's nothing that can be done. So I asked him, well, could it be done online? He said, well, there is an online search if you have access to it, but it's not considered a background check. In order to get a background check from a federal court, you must physically come into the court, pay your fee, the court does the search, gives you a certified report, and you walk out the door with your background check. But remember, they're closed until June 1st. So, job offer on April 5th, court closed till June 1st, 2 months before they can even think about finishing this. Now, I can't be 100% sure that this is where the holdup is, but it seems to fit. So here's where I need your help. I don't know the president or anyone in the national media, but someone out there does, or you know someone who does, or they know someone who does, etc., etc., etc. I don't want anyone to be in jeopardy, but if a little city can do this and in a safe manner, then all other courts, state, city, county, federal, could all get the process done, and we could all get what we need, background checks and jobs. So I'd like to ask that you just pass this on to everybody you know, and let's get it to the right person who can fix the process. My guess is that's the Justice Department, but I don't know that for a fact. If we can get it to the president, I'm sure he can get it to the right person. Now, I am asking for me, but I'm also asking for everybody, because first, I told you it's a big box store. It's a big box store that sells groceries. We all need groceries, and they need people to work the store in order to get you those groceries. The second, I told you that the man said he had 16 people, me and 15 others, who were all, he had hired them. They have a job, but they can't start until the background check's done. So I imagine if you add them all up, there are 10,000 or more big box stores in the United States. So if that's true across the board, 16 times 10,000 is 160,000 people. Now, I don't know if this is really 160,000 people. It could be half that. It could be a quarter that. Excuse me, a quarter that. It could be double that. But the point is, there is a significant number of people that have job offers that could be working right now that are not. And they are all in the industry. These are all in the industry of groceries, the ones I'm thinking about, or other things that are necessary. So, again, please pass this on to everyone you know. And then I understand if you like the video, YouTube bumps it up, and more people will see it. And if you subscribe, I will make other videos, including the answer if I get one. Thank you for helping, and have a nice day.